Hey everyone, Do It Right EDC here. Today, we're going over the Convoy S21A flashlight. Let's dig in. Convoy is a brand of flashlight I have yet to buy. This is my first flashlight by Convoy, and like I said, the model is S21A. And this is a very nice flashlight for the money. I got it off of their website at convoylight.com. And we're going to talk more about that. This flashlight right here, it was $17.19 before tax, and the battery is not included. And the battery was $4.98 for a unprotected 21,700 battery. That is an incredibly good price. This website had a number of different options of batteries that you could choose from. For each flashlight that they have a pretty impressive selection of different. So my overall total was $22.17, and it also came with a free gift, I believe, because it was my first purchase, and it came with a 2-pack of 18650 battery cases, which I got some new flashlights coming in that are going to need some 18650s. So off my first purchase from convoylight.com. And like I said, this is a very nice flashlight for the money. It's pretty heavy. The 21,700 battery's got a lot of weight to them, so that's where a lot of the weight's coming from. Without the battery, this flashlight weighs 88 grams. So about as much as the Energizer TAC 300 with the battery in it. So there's that. It also comes with a lanyard holder with a lanyard. I didn't know it came with a lanyard, so the lanyard was kind of a bonus. And this LED right here is a SST40 driver LED, and we're going to get a little bit more into that here soon. And I think in the future I'm going to have to make a whole video dedicated to just LEDs, because that's a really deep subject. What do you guys think? And this lens is very clean and very clear, very well made. It's very simple, but it's very nice. The more you look at it, the better it gets. Comes with a tail switch. It does tail stand. A little wiggly because the lanyard's on there. You guys can't really see it, but it does tail stand. And you can do, obviously, the lens stand, but you don't want to ding up your lens. And we're going to take a look at the battery now. And for the reason that they are using a unprotected 21,700 battery on this flashlight, I'm not exactly sure. It might be because it's a smaller battery and it's just less money for production on all the flashlights they have to make. Excuse me, my voice is a little hoarse. And this does have a really nice rubber O-ring around the battery compartment here, so it's pretty much waterproof almost. And the other end does open, and I can show you that. Pretty much the same thing, just it opens from the other end, and there is a rubber O-ring on that end as well. And here is our unprotected 21,700 battery that I had to buy separately. The batteries are not included with these flashlights. And it says Ampace 4,000 milliamps. That's the name of the actual battery brand. And here's a look at another unprotected 21,700 battery. This battery right here is by a company named PhyTorch. And if you don't know about PhyTorch, I highly recommend you check them out. They make a lot of very nice, highly powered flashlights. So that's really interesting to know. And we're just going to put this back in there. You want to make sure your batteries are clean before you're putting them back in, okay, guys? You don't want any dust. And this flashlight has a lot more features than you could even possibly imagine, or the possibility of features. So let's get into that. You guys have seen the battery, no? The Convoy S21A also features a low voltage warning feature and a reverse polarity protection feature which is very important because this has an unprotected battery, so that's going to pretty much need that. This flashlight also comes with a temperature protection feature. Once it reaches 55 degrees Celsius, you can figure whatever that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's like 120, 130 or something like that maybe. And it triggers, once the temperature protection triggers, and current will slowly drop to reduce heat output of the LED. This features a mode memory. It will remember whatever mode you're in as long as it's been off for more than 3 seconds. And this model here comes with 4 different modes. It comes with a moonlight mode. It comes with a low, medium, and high mode. And we'll explore those here in a few minutes. You cycle through them with the tail switch here. Just one switch on and half a switch and half a switch to cycle through the modes. And now the Convoy's website didn't really provide much information on how many actual lumens this is, but they did give us a percentage. They're giving me a 1%, a 3%, a 30%, and 100%. And I'm guessing I'm guessing this, but I'm guessing we're getting 10 lumens in moonlight, 150 lumens in 3%, and around 2,530. And I think this thing tops out around 5,000 K or 5,000 lumens. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So this flashlight comes with 2 different moding options. And I noticed it's like this with a lot of flashlights on Convoy's website, where you can choose between a 4 mode like the one I have here. I'm just keeping it simple. Or for, I believe, the same price, you can choose between the 4 mode or the 12 groups mode. And this is an outrageous amount of information. I'm going to recommend you guys go to convoylight.com to understand what the 12 groups moding is. But you basically have to hit the tail switch 20 times and it takes you into the user interface. And you can choose what type of strobe you want to use. And the 12 groups mode option also comes with a slightly less powered battery. Sorry, a less powered battery with less power and a less powered LED. And the 12 modes option also comes with an orange peel reflector finish instead of a smooth finish like this one here. So that's just a lot of information, and I've never seen a flashlight really have all that. So this is a really, really cool flashlight. For how much money you're paying for it, I mean, you know, it's made out of aluminum alloy. You know, I gotta have metal. I love metal flashlights. The only thing this thing is missing really is a pocket clip. But, you know, I think it's good. Not all flashlights need a pocket clip. It does come with a lanyard. And this thing is bright. And I'll give you the quick measurements on these. So for length, what we're getting, we're going to get 4 13/16 inches on the length. And on the width, what are we getting? About an inch. A little bit more than an inch. And let's check the weight. And our Convoy S21A flashlight with unprotected 21700 battery is coming in at a whopping 154.7 grams with the battery. Now we're going to take this thing out because I know the website said that the flashlight itself is 88 grams. So we're going to see what that is here. Yeah, about 88, 86, 87. So there's that. And just let's see how much the battery weighs. Battery alone weighs 68. So yeah, there's a lot of weight to that battery. Now, I didn't show you guys this earlier. See if you can get a better look at this. This is the end of the flashlight. This would be the negative terminal, I believe. And now I want to show you guys, this does open on the other side as well. I'll show you that now. Give that a quick close. And when I open this thing, man, like I said, you got to buy the batteries separately. But the batteries are really cheap for the 21700s. You know, a lot of these batteries cost in the neighborhood of 20 or more. So getting these for $5 is pretty cool. And then here's the other terminal behind the LED. And so with these being cheaper, I think what's going on here is Convoy is keeping it simple. You know, with the cheaper battery, it's probably got a few less charges than something like this PhyTorch here, which was like 20 or $25. You know, the PhyTorch is good for at least 500 recharges, while this one is probably good for like maybe around 2 or 3. But we'll see. It might be just as good. You know, there's no USB port. So what you absolutely need a charger that can handle this kind of a battery, or you won't be able to charge it, or you can get a bunch of, I'm not sure if they sell disposable. You don't want these disposable. You can't make these disposable. But, you know, I'm still new to the battery game, so we'll see. Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Cycling through the modes. Okay, guys, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. Let's cycle through the modes. So we're going to hit our tail switch. And we are in moonlight mode right now. Here it is on the ground. I would say this has a throw of about 10, 15 feet. Not very bright, but I love moonlight mode. And here's another little vision of that. And a little half press to get to our low mode. And like I said before, this thing does have a really nice beam to it, though. It has a little center beam and a good flood. The throw is pretty darn good. So, like I said, the website didn't exactly name an exact amount of lumens on this. So I'm thinking this is around 250, 200-ish, somewhere around there. And this is our low mode, or second mode. This is mode number 3. This is a very bright mode right here. I'm estimating this to be around 2,500 lumens. This is a very bright one. And this is mode 4. I can get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Moonlight mode, low mode, medium, high. And high mode, it's saying that this LED puts out around 5,000 lumens, which I would believe that here. This is very, very bright. But there's the package, it said color temperature 6,500. So it's somewhere between 5,000 and 6,500, I'm assuming. And remember, this thing does have a voltage warning. It starts to go down in brightness accordingly when the battery starts to die. And I'm not exactly sure on the throw. But it's pretty good. Oh, there's the moon. Throw is pretty far on here. I bet the throw in high mode is, I have no idea, at least a couple hundred feet. So there it is, guys. Let's cycle through the modes one more time. We're going to turn it off, turn it back on. Okay, there's our moonlight mode. You can barely see it. There's our low mode. That's around 150, 250. That's our medium, around 2,500 lumens, I'm assuming. And this gets thrown pretty far. And there's our high mode, between 5,000 and 6,500 lumens. Okay, everybody, that wraps up today's video. I'm just charging up some batteries here on my Phoenix ARE A4 battery charger, letting me know how much left is charged so I don't overcharge them, even though it does have overcharging protection. And I'm going to hook up this Phoenix battery to this flashlight to see how good that works. It's going to work great. Now, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks again for watching Do It Right EDC.